is a true threat to Michelle. She had 23, I think, HTB's last time out here. And of course, as you said, that married to Juan Morbite, the other competitive eating power couple.
Wow.
Joey Chestnut may have grabbed the headlines Sunday with another win at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, but Sarah Rodriguez of Naperville placed second in the women's division, while her husband Juan also competed in the men's division.
And this competitive eating power couple joins us live via Zoom. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
We appreciate you joining us. So I understand that the two of you have been together since 2017. You actually met at one of these events. So I want to start by asking, who approached who? Who made the first move and maybe asked the other out?
I definitely, at least I made the first move to talk to you.
Yeah, but then you didn't do anything with it.
That's also true.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, now that we've clarified that, wait, you guys are not together right now. You're talking from different locations here. Where are you guys right now this morning?
I'm actually at work at F45 training in Elmhurst. I had to cut out class to jump on here, but they were all cool with it. Everyone just found out my new little sport and hobby, so they're like, "Go ahead, go run the news."
It's a side hustle.
I wanted, so how did both of you, I know separately obviously, get into hot dog eating and eating contests just in general? Was this something that you guys watched on television and thought, oh, this would be really neat to try, or how did it come about?
Sarah?
For me, yes. I grew up watching this and kind of fell into it because just out of habit and competing with my siblings. So then once I got into competitive eating, if you're a competitive eater, you have to be at Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest. So that's how I got into it. Sarah was a little different. You want to tell them, babe?
Well, I mean, did you see that footage you just showed? Nobody sees that and is like, that looks magical. I want to have that disaster around me. I always tell everybody, it just so happens this is what I'm good at. I just realized younger that I could pack down more than the average bear. If I was good at something else, you better believe I'd be doing that. There was no little girl version of me being like, I want to eat wieners when I'm a big girl. Nope.
Wow. Sarah, how do you go about training for this?
Yeah.
I see you kind of have this like rocking motion. It seems like a very physical activity. So what's training like?
Yeah, I mean, so there's two pieces to training. One, you need to have space to put the hot dogs down or the food, whatever you're doing. You physically have to be able to fit it in, and then you have to know the technique to eat it. So with hot dogs, you have to learn how to breathe right. You have to learn how to, rock and move so you can push the food down, decide whether you're going to separate the buns, how you're going to do with the grease. So it's technique and capacity.
Yeah.
Juan, so do you start off fasting the day before? How do you prepare your stomach to compete in this?
Everyone's different. Sarah likes to fast. For me, I try to just eat very light. I'll maybe fast the morning of, because if I go past a certain window of fasting, then I feel like the moment I put like one hot dog in my stomach, instantly just closes up and almost poop out of luck. And so I'll just eat very light, do like water stretching in the morning, and then just leave it in the hands of the gods. Just go for it. So.
Okay, so
try to stay as empty as possible.
Yeah. What is date night like for you guys? Do you guys do this on dates here, or do you just have regular dinners at restaurants?
It's column A, column B. It's kind of both.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Most of the time, we eat very bland, boring. So like date nights will be like meal prep, and we'll have chicken and cauliflower and broccoli, and we eat very lame. Occasionally, we'll hit up like a restaurant challenge or something like that. Like in Naperville, we hit Fat Rosie's, and we did their gigantic burrito challenge for one of our little date nights.
When I watch this video, I always think about when I overeat, like at Thanksgiving or something, you pull away from the table and you're just like, oh gosh, I really just don't feel that well. Do you feel okay after competing in these competitions, or how long does it take to recover?
Oh, absolutely not. If you feel good after one of these competitions, you didn't do your best.
You didn't eat enough.
So Sarah compares it to a marathon runner. Like at the end of the marathon, you should not be able to run anymore. At the end of the end of the contest, you should not be able to put anything more in your body.
Right.
Yeah.
How long do you guys plan to keep this up? You gonna just keep going until Till you fill up?
What, till the end of time?
Till the end
No.
of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I have benchmarks I want to hit, and once I hit them, I'll probably, stop. I know my body's limitations. I'm never going to be Joey, which is fine.
Yeah.
I do never want to put 70 hot dogs in my body, which is fine. So, for Sarah, she's different. I know she has her goals, and I have mine. So we'll go till then, till we hit them.
Sarah, I was reading here that you ate 29 slices of pizza in 10 minutes. Do you have a specific, like a specialty food, or is it just any type of food?
No, I mean, I do better with salty stuff. Unlike Juan can do so well with sweets, and too much sugar, and I'll be like anybody else and just want to yak. So I get salty things.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah and Juan, really enjoyed
Yeah, this is
talking
great.
to you as people are waking up and having breakfast. We wish you both the best, and please stay in touch.
You
Thank
bet.
you. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks,
you
guys.
both. That was great.
All right, check them out on Instagram. There are their handles. Wow, that was interesting.
I actually feel a little hungry
I
now.
know, yeah, I'd go for a hot dog. Top story.